Hey, Carolyn, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning,
Sorry,
good morning, good morning, good morning.
I almost missed it. I woke up late.
It's no problem. I haven't shaved yet myself, so
I was in dreamland. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, I got a 10 o'clock meeting.
yeah, I
Oh,
haven't even shaved yet myself. I got up about 5:30 this morning doing some work,
oh, you
trying to
got
get
up
some stuff.
very early. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's when you're trying to build a platform like this and you're steady doing work on it,
It's a lot of work.
you're trying
Yeah,
to
I can
get your,
understand.
you know, you're trying to, get our shareholders to get our startup capital to do the other phase of this.
Hmm.
I spent a lot of nights going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning and getting back up at 5:30 at
Wow.
6 o'clock in the morning. So
Well, I guess that's the beauty of being your own boss, independently working. You sleep when you're
yeah,
tired, you
yeah,
stay
you
up as
got to be
long as you
committed. Yeah,
need
yeah, you gotta be committed. I hear a lot of people say, "Yeah, I want to run my own business. I want to do this. I want to." Okay, yeah, that sounds
but
good,
yeah, you have to be on it all the
but
time.
you have to be committed. When you're
Yeah,
running your own business, you're gonna put in 3 times more work than you put in working for somebody else.
that's true.
Okay, but the rewards are that much greater, also too.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard beginning, like just like
Exactly,
we're getting started with this now, you know.
exactly, exactly. All right,
But I like what I've seen so far
okay.
because I'm gonna tell you though, I've been with a few people who attempted to do something similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure
Okay.
economics.
No.
Okay, that was when I went when I first learned about prop wire. And the
Okay.
whole concept was to teach us how to go look for ugly houses, submit the deal,
Mm-hmm.
and when they flip it, we have a profit. Then they started turning it into uh, like a matrix where everybody put in 300 to have a share of a house and come in.
Oh no.
It just was it was such a
Well,
disaster. It was a turn off actually. So when I saw this, I'm like, this is the same thing. I hope this is not the same thing.
no. All right. Yeah, because the concept of multiple people investing in a income producing property, that's nothing new. Okay.
No, I know. Yeah. And I
Arise
saw
has been
you
yeah,
discuss
Rise has been
Arrive.
very successful with it. They've been extremely successful with it. But the problem that most people make the mistake of, they take advantage of the investor network
Yes, yes.
by getting properties that are maxed out at the value and they're negative equity. It's going to take them years and years to break even. Yeah, the people who started it, they're going to make money.
Of course.
Okay. Like Jeff Bezos and all those people, yeah, they're making money. And don't get me wrong, I signed on with Arrive when they first started up, and,
Hmm.
and I was kind of skeptical. And I'll be honest with you, the reason why I signed up with them so I could figure out how they're turning their properties into LLCs, how to turn them into securities. Because
Right.
that part is ingenious.
Mm.
Okay. Turning it into a security and then getting to get fully funded, that was ingenious. Okay. And I know a little bit about securities and investments
Right.
and things like that. So that really, really, really intrigued me. So that's why I signed up with them and invested in about 2 or 3 of the properties myself, just to see how it was done and kind of get an inside look at it. I loved everything I saw, except for the fact that they were buying houses at full value. Now,
Have you heard of similar to Arrive?
yep,
I put my money in $1,000. I stayed in it for a year. I lost money. I closed it. I
yeah,
took my losses and just took it out.
yeah,
Then I did where you invest in the villas that they have they're building.
yep,
I'm still trying to get my $1,000 I put into that back. I can't
yeah,
get a hold of them. I can't get my 18% that I was supposed to gain. I put it in my Roth
mhm,
IRA. I opened a Roth just for that purpose. I'm losing money in the Roth because I'm paying them every quarter
yeah.
for not
And
having an investment.
and the problem with all those is the actual investors, the people who are actually funding these things, the properties don't have equity. That's
Exactly.
the problem. They don't have equity. So when
Mm,
I looked at it, I said, look, I got to figure out a way to solve this equity thing, because putting together a project where you are making money just for the shareholders, right? But the people who 269,000 or 230,000, now they pick up an extra 1,000 investors from the time I started making the presentation for the time I finished it. So in about 3 days, they picked up another 1,000 investors. Okay. So, but those people, those are the ones who are fueling the success, because they're buying shares on those properties. Now, here's the thing. It is a good deal if you're willing to be in it for the long term.
Yes, yes.
Okay, it's a great deal if you're in the long term. If you're willing to invest, $100 here, $300 here, $1,000 here, whatever the case to be, get your 10, 30, 300, 3,000 shares of the collective properties. That's fine if you're willing to be patient, to wait 5 to 7 years before you start breaking into your positive ROIs. Now, after that, once you hit break even with your positive ROI, then your money does what's called compound. It compounds. So that first month you may be making, after you break even, that first month you may be making, $1.75 per month. But that second month, it doubles that.
Yeah.
Then the third month, it doubles that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the old saying, if I, gave you, it's like exponential growth. Okay. If I offer you a job, and I'm gonna say, okay, no, I offer you a job, but there's 2 ways that I can pay you. The first offer, you work for me for 1 year. Okay. And I'll pay you $5 million. After that, we're done. The first offer, you work for me for 30 days. I start you off with 1 penny. Every day you come to work, I'll double your income. But after the 30 days, after 30 days, we're done. Now, the majority of people will take the $5 million for that 1 year. But if you did, you miss out on almost over $10, over $10 million.
Yeah.
Because it compounds. So, and that's the whole, investing into properties. You have to be willing to wait that long, especially if you're buying the properties, new properties, and they're at their value already. You have them
right.
And when they're funding these properties, 100,000, even 50,000, 100,000, sometimes $200,000 over what the value is, it's gonna take 7.3 years just for them to break even with the value of the property before your property starts seeing any type of appreciation. So when I looked at it, I said, well, how can I do this? And then I said, you know what? Well, we need to do the distressed property. We need to find a way to buy properties at wholesale.
Right.
And then that led me to look at wholesale, something I had learned a long time ago. I said, well, I can combine these 2 programs.
I listened to wholesaling, and I liked it, but then I didn't like it. And then I took a course in mortgage notes, because I rather be the bank versus owning a property and getting people to fix. I rather have the paper pay me monthly, right?
Exactly.
So I looked at second position and first position. Second is like getting the second lien if the first position is in good standing. And I like the idea of that. But then because you want to keep the homeowners in the home, I mean, especially if they're attached to it.
Exactly.
Give them an option. I own my second home that I owned, right? I was in the position where I fell behind. I'm a single mom with 4. And if something like this, what you're trying to do, if something like that did happen for me, I would jump on it.
I mean,
like, you're going to pay off my balance, restructure my loan to do 25 years for a lower payment, and I'm staying in my house.
Exactly.
I listened to the recordings and I heard the argument. I'm like, really? Seriously? Like, yo, you can't pay rent for what you're offering.
Exactly.
And if I get to stay where I am, and like you said, you're in your 50s, you have a 30-year mortgage. 30-year, you probably still won't own the home. Taxes are going up, insurances are going up, and if you're in the HOA, it's going up too.
You're exactly right. Look,
you ain't never gonna pay off for the house.
I'm 60 years old. I'm 59. I'll be 60 in March. Right.
Right.
I owe $241,000 on this house. I'm sitting in right now. My payments are $1,600 and some odd dollars a month with tax insurance $1,900.
Right.
If I continue making that same payment, I'm never gonna live to see this house paid off.
Exactly. But you
Let's be
living in that
realistic.
house, you take that extra money you would be putting in there
Exactly.
and go live, enjoy life. I'm
That is
sorry.
that is why reverse
Or
mortgages
invest.
are so popular. That's the exact reason why reverse mortgages are so
Mm,
popular. Because you now have people buying homes. Elderly people are buying homes more often.
mm-hmm.
That's the biggest trend, people buying homes now. I didn't buy this home until I bought this home, I was 55 years old,
Mm,
6 years old. I bought it 4 years
mm,
ago. See
mm.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, come
And when
on.
I sold my home to get out of the situation because when they were saying, oh, they can take me out of, my me being behind. I was like 3, 4 months, and you start getting the little letters, and I'm like, realtors were coming at me, hey, we can take it off your hand, give you 1,000. I'm like, what $1,000 gonna do
Yeah,
for
that's no
me?
money.
I went, and I'm like, no. I went to someone I know. I'm like, sell my house. There's so much equity in there. Why am I gonna pay for them to pay off my loan, and I could get it sold and get a whole lot out of
Exactly.
which I did. I
Exactly.
sold it. I got so much the equity that was sitting in it, and I just rented till my son got out of high school, and I moved, rented. I rented about, let's say, 4 years before I bought my condo where I am now. So I'm in a position now where I want to I want to get residual in a way though where I only do that work once. And like what you have here, if I help a homeowner who's facing that foreclosure to restructure their mortgage
Exactly.
and they're paying it monthly, they're staying in their home, I'm getting paid monthly to pay my it's a
Exactly.
win-win.
Exactly.
I don't
And,
see nothing wrong with it.
and when I first started, structuring this, and I belong to a lot of real estate groups, a lot of investing groups, and this and that.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying, "Well, Calvin, how are you going to make money?" I said, "What do you mean? How am I going to make money? I mean, do you realize that by creating a system where we are creating our own private mortgage notes,
Hmm.
do you understand the leveraging power of that?"
A lot don't understand it.
I mean, do you,
I was a mortgage broker back in 2005 to 2008.
so was I. I was from
And if I
1999.
knew if I knew anything about mortgage notes and um f- flip flipping and wholesaling back then,
Exactly.
I would have been in a way
Look,
better position now
look.
because I would have jumped from that to this.
If I'd have known that then, I would have never became homeless the first time.
Yeah,
Because I was a mortgage broker from 1999 up until 2000 when it collapsed,
yeah.
and that's when I lost everything.
Mm,
And in 2008 is when I became
yeah,
homeless.
yeah.
So
Wow.
but like I said, if I'd have known this stuff then,
That's what I said. I said, man, I wish I knew half of what I know now back
exactly,
then. Things, but you know what? It wasn't time.
yeah,
And
you're
then we're
right,
falling back into a position where a lot of us are losing homes now again.
yeah,
People came in buying it from out of state because I'm in Florida too.
mm-hmm.
People kept overpricing because every time I was looking, I made an offer, someone and outbid me because they want to pay more than what the property is worth. It was
Exactly,
so hard for me to get something. And now look what's happening. The value is going down. They trying to get out of it. I didn't even know option arms were still around until I saw somebody said they're in an arm mortgage and they're trying to get out because it's about to balloon. I'm like, what? I thought they did
yeah,
away with that.
no, yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
Look,
what my question for you
okay,
today
sure,
is prop wire.
okay.
Because I've been doing a search and I've been saving them.
Let me share my screen real quick.
Yeah, because I want to know about, are you looking for any minimum balance that's due?
Well, what we're looking for, all right,
Mm-hmm.
here's what we're looking for with PropWire. This is one that we just pretty much closed on. We contacted the owners. This is one that what's his name sent over? Anthony, Tony Daniels.
I don't know everyone, so I'm
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
when I say I'm new, I just signed up a
okay.
day ago.
Well, this one is a deal that Tony Daniels sent over. This this uh this lady, I just got off the phone with her this morning. So she sent me the email. She, she loves the idea that we can get this taken care of and put money in her pocket. Her whole thing is she bought this house for her granddaughter or something, and of course she didn't take care of it. Granddaughter kind of fell in with bad, the wrong crowd,
right,
using the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying. But
right, right.
she fell in a situation where it was that type of situation, and of course you know it's lease pending, so it's gonna be on the grandmother's credit, and of course she wants to get that taken care of. And the fact that we're able to put money in her pocket also too, oh,
Right.
she was just blown away by that. She was saying, I was just hoping to find someone that could, keep it off my credit.
Right, right.
You know, but the
Now,
fact that we're
now,
gonna,
now, because you said it was on the grandmother's, like you click on owners,
mhm. well, I'm
right?
not gonna, well, I'm not gonna do it because these are recorded, and I don't want people to see people's, names
Oh,
and
okay.
expose their
So,
information.
all right.
But,
All right.
but,
Show me that, and then
but,
we'll do a
yeah,
search, and then I'll ask the question
yeah.
on the
But we're
search.
gonna do a random one here. Let me get
Okay.
off of that one. Let's do a random one. Let's stay here in Florida since you're
All
in
right.
Florida.
Let's
All right.
just, oh, I did cities. I broke it down to cities, but
But
yeah, go
yeah,
ahead. Let's do
you
this.
really want to do the state because you get a lot more to choose
Right.
from. Okay? Now you can go city by city by city, but I just do them by the state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's stay in Florida. Let's say now what we're looking for,
Right.
of course, your lead
I got
types.
those. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put in
You zombie, vacant,
yeah, let's put in free
pre-foreclosure,
foreclosure.
and high equity.
Yeah. So right now I'm just gonna do pre-foreclosure and higher. But,
Mm-hmm.
but that's basically what you're looking for. The
Mm-hmm.
zombie properties, pre-foreclosure, and higher.
Right.
That's primarily what you're looking for. Now, when we say high equity, now,
Over 70%.
now, you got some stuff like these Pompano Beach, all
Right.
this stuff, these $1 million properties, this and that. You can do those too. You can do
Okay.
those too. But those people that have $1 million properties,
They have multiple properties because I saw that. I go into
exactly, they have multiple
history
properties and
and
they
I
have
see they got
resources.
other
They
properties
have
they
they have a
can,
whole lot of other resources. So chances are
yeah.
you're just gonna be spinning your wheels with them. So
Mm-hmm.
I always go
Single
with the single
family,
family deals, and then I keep my prices. If I'm in
about
Florida, I'm gonna keep it under
500.
500,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So far I'm getting all that right. And then I do single, and then I drop the bar to 70% and above. That way it narrows it down, make it quicker for me to look
Yeah,
through them.
you always want to keep it. You always want to look at 70%
Yeah.
in the equity. Okay, and then of course I do my property filters, and I don't want to deal with
No, that's the wrong
uh,
one.
my owner
The
filters. Yeah,
owner
yeah, I
filters.
do my owner filters. I don't want to deal with individuals.
And then also what I did is go into the other filter. Uh, Pop it up.
Are you talking about
Go down. I go into financial filter
Okay,
and I drag. Go ahead.
what the look? All right,
Okay, I drag that bar to 70%.
yeah, yeah, you can do that too. So you're only looking at stuff that's
That way, everything that's popping up is exactly what I'm looking for.
yeah,
Because it's a lot to look through.
exactly, and that's a good point. You can drag it to seventy
Yeah, I
percent.
drag
That
it
way you're
right
only
there
looking at
and then
stuff.
I save that. And that's how I've been searching for it in
Well,
the one day.
just a minute. Now, is this? Hold on. Is that going the wrong? Yeah, seventy
No, that's
percent.
right.
Yeah, it's seventy
70% to
percent and up.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
70% and up. Okay, I
Hmm.
may want to do this. I really don't like.
Yeah, I don't like the 100% either because those that are 100% got other properties or
Exactly.
if they got a line of credit, they could
Yeah, so I do
flip
something like a
or do.
98%.
Okay.
So I drag it from that to that. That's a
Hmm.
good one. And thanks for
Yeah,
showing me that.
you're
That's a good
welcome.
one. All right. So now, matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I bring that up in training on Wednesday and make sure you get credit for it.
Why, thank you.
Okay. So now you're only looking at properties that are at
Hmm.
least 70%, or greater. Okay. And you're looking at you always want to look at off market properties and things like that.
Right, and
I
no auction. That's
exactly
auction. I
I
wouldn't
steer
look
away
at it.
from the auctions.
Hmm.
I steer away from those. Okay. I don't want to deal with the auctions. And I always look like here's one that's high equity
Right.
pre
I was gonna
foreclosure.
say, look at that one.
And there we go. All right.
Now,
So
this is my question.
mhm.
Loan type. I've pulled up some where the loan type it either have conventional or it have two lines through it where there's nothing there. or it would say, hold on, I did write it down. It'll say LOC, nothing will be there, or have conventional. Now, if it say a LOC, it's a line of credit. Would you
Yeah,
still use those, or
yeah.
are you just doing conventional, or
No, no, no,
no
no, no.
matter?
Any type of lien.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the lien is,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's a lien. It doesn't matter what the lien is. Because remember, we're not going to the lenders. We're not going to the
Right,
lien holders.
right.
We're going to
You're
the
going to the
owners, and we're making an
owners.
offer to pay off all their liens
Mm-hmm.
and put money in their pocket.
Now, will
Okay?
all their liens be on here, or just the lien that's on the home itself? Because they may have maybe a HOA lien, or maybe a
Well,
tax
all right.
lien, or are those liens also included on
Yeah,
that?
PropWire does the research to
Mm-hmm.
include all liens.
They,
However, we do have areas on our site where you can go and search like property records, public records, and things like that, where you will see if there's any other links.
okay,
Okay,
okay. That's what one of
but
my questions.
but for 99.9999% of all of the list pendants, which is the ones that we really only do, we only do list pendants, and we only do notice of default.
Okay,
Okay. Um, I don't like doing stuff that's already been scheduled for an auction, because that
right.
brings up a whole another set of problems, another set of issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we deal with these. Okay. So it doesn't really matter what that lien type is.
Okay, good,
That does
good.
not matter. All that matters is what's the amount that's owed on
Right.
it.
The
Okay.
amount that's owed, and if you scroll all the way down to go down, 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 down. Right.
Taxes.
Well, not taxes, go down, foreclosure. Okay.
Okay.
So as long as list pendants and notice of default is there and no dates for auction, that's what you're looking for. I could
Okay.
do those
Yes,
all day.
there is not going to be a note date for auction if it's in list pendants or if it's in um, notice
Notice
of,
of default.
of
Okay.
default.
Okay.
There's only going to be a date for auction after it's gone before a judge, and a judge has ruled that this house warrants foreclosure, and then only a judge can set an auction date.
Mm.
Okay,
Now,
so
now,
that's
now
why we
that
want to.
notice, you see
So
the date underneath it, the 4/24.
yeah,
Is that the date they recorded it as a list pendant?
that's a date that the list pendants was recorded. Because
Oh,
remember,
got it. Got
list
it.
pendants is a legal filing that the lender has started the foreclosure process.
Process.
The
Okay.
house has not been foreclosed on it. It started the
Not yet.
foreclosure process. List pendants can take this. This property was just put in list pendants, right?
Yeah.
And it's in Florida. In
Yeah.
Florida, list pendants it
Take
can
a
be in list
year,
pendants for a
18
year and a
months.
half.
Yeah.
It can be in list pendants for a year to a year and a half. Okay. Now, before it gets to list pendant, the property owner has to have missed a year and a half of payments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't just get a house in foreclosure because you missed 3, 4, 5, 6 payments. No.
Right.
You may get some letters from your lender saying, hey, you're behind on your note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can do something to help you to
Right.
avoid us filing the foreclosure process. But in most states, legally, a lender cannot start the foreclosure process until the owner of the property has missed a year and a half of payments.
So this date is because they missed
A
that
year and a
long.
half already. They've missed a
Wow.
year and
So
a half of
whenever you
payments.
see that date, they already missed a year of payment.
Yeah, they've already missed a year
What?
and a half of payments.
Yo, you know how many I found in one last night? I couldn't even go to sleep. I would
Yeah,
just keep searching, searching.
there are a
I'm
lot of
like,
deals
okay, you
out
got to
there.
stop again. That's why I'm waking up late right now, because I was up
Look,
just
look.
on the roll. There's
The
a
way
lot.
and the reason why we call it real estate day trading, because we are not the end buyer.
Right,
We're just
exactly.
structuring the deals. We're
Right,
structuring the deals, and then we're securing the contract. So then we can go to end buyers. Hey, we got you a great deal. Because we
right,
know that the end buyers, they pay up to 70% of
right.
the after repaired value or the
And I've been
market.
doing the lowest. I did
Most of them are going to
40%
pay
and
somewhere around 50 to 60 to 65%.
jeez,
Okay.
man.
But if we can structure these deals where we can get them, that's why we don't look for 70% equity or better. So we're in a position where we can offer these people enough money to pay off their lien and give them a significant amount of money, bare minimum $20,000.
Mm.
Okay,
And it doesn't matter if it's a HOA community or not,
it
right?
does not matter.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
It
what
does not
about
matter
the
because
deed type?
because
Could
there are end buyers who buy properties in HOAs and
it
they're
don't
in
matter?
vacant buyers.
Okay,
It doesn't matter. Okay,
nice.
because we're going directly to the owner of the property. We're going directly to the person who has all the power to sell that property.
Mm. Now you looking for the deed type you're looking for is deed of trust? Are you doing grants or loan mods?
I don't really care about deed types as long
Okay,
as
okay, okay. Don't
none of
care.
that matters if you're going directly to the owner of the property.
All right.
Because if they sell you the property, then all that changes anyway, right? Deed and everything, right?
Okay. I
So
just
none of that
wanted to
matters.
make sure because I was so deep in it last night. I'm like, okay, I need to know. Do I do this one? I skipped over so
Yeah,
many,
yeah. Pretty much
but I
anything
got
that's
so
now.
many.
Now the thing that you do want to look out for when you're looking at list pendants. Now, if this list pendant date was 2022
Oh man.
or early 2023,
Yeah.
you might want to stay away from because this because
Because
that
it's
might
about
be
to
out.
go.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might be outdated information. That
Mm.
person could have paid their reinstatement fees,
Okay, got
and
it.
it's just still on the just still out there on the
Right.
web. See what I'm saying?
Right.
They could have paid their reinstatement fees. It may not even be in foreclosure anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we
The
ran into a couple
majority
of
I
those.
found was this year, June, a
Yeah,
matter of fact.
yeah, we ran into a couple of those where people were looking at list pendants that was and the recorded date was 2022,
Wow. Okay.
February or March of
Mm.
2023. And then when they call the person up, they get in contact with the person says, no, we took care of that.
Okay.
It's just outdated information. See what I'm saying? So
Right.
not saying don't call those, but you may want to just filter them and say, try to look for stuff that's been filed within the last year.
And then any owners that have multiple, even though this is a status, if they have multiple properties,
Mm-hmm.
would I just go by and just leave it alone because
No,
they have options?
you can still contact. Now they have now look, a person may have a like this lady that we're doing
Mm.
now. She has her own home, but she bought that house for her granddaughter.
Right. For an,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But the granddaughter didn't pay for
Right.
it,
And it's
can't
on
afford
her
to pay for a
credit now.
property.
And if she don't take care of it, it's going to affect
Yeah.
her.
And
Okay.
some people will have a property, it goes into foreclosure, right? But when they figure out that they're behind and they can't make payments on the property, they'll go out and buy something else
Yeah. Yeah.
before their credit gets bad. Buy
Exactly.
something else. So now they have two properties,
Mm-hmm.
right? But that property they can't afford to pay for. Or
Okay.
some people have a home of their own, but the property was left to them by
Mm-hmm.
somebody.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
that property was left to them by somebody, and that property had a mortgage on it, but they already got a mortgage of their own, they can't afford to pay both mortgages. So
Well,
that mortgage go, downhill, and they show that they've got two properties. Now, when you see someone that's got 3, 4, and 5 properties, yeah, that's a landlord. That is
what about land? What about land? I saw one that the guy owned like 5 plots of land, and the home that was on the list was in
but
list pending.
yeah, he's a builder.
Okay, that's what
More
that
than
sounds
likely,
like.
he is a builder, buying land to build properties on. He's a builder. One of his deals that he probably did was this home. Just something happened and he couldn't
Right.
pay for it. I would contact them too because
You would? Okay.
those people they really understand the process of wholesaling.
Okay.
And he just may need to, because obviously if it's in foreclosure, you got this, obviously he's having problems paying for it.
With that one. Right. Okay.
Exactly. There's some problem somewhere. He has,
Okay.
for whatever reason, he's having problems paying for it. So
Mm.
usually when you're dealing with business-minded people, if you see they're having problems with something, if he haven't taken care of it, now chances are it's because he can't take care of it. So when
Okay.
you come to them, you make them offer, hey, look, we can get this taken care of for you, and then put maybe $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in your pocket. Would that help you out? But as a business, I'm thinking, I can show you that extra $40,000, $50,000.
Mm.
See,
Now, if am I the one who is gonna call them
no,
to say I'm
no,
gonna just fill out
no,
the form and
no.
you guys
Well,
do it?
you do call them when you're doing the partnership. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you structure the deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then you call the owners to verify the phone number and the email address.
Mm-hmm.
You're not calling to make them an offer. Hey, Mr. Johnson, my name is Carolyn. I'm a real estate investor. I represent a group of cash buyers who I represent RBBS Holdings. They're a group of a network of cash buyers, and they would like to make you an offer on the property located at Blase, 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 to pay off all your liens, your attorney fees, and put a significant amount of money in your pocket. My job, I'm just calling to verify that this is the best number for them to contact you at. And I have this email address. Is this the best email address for them to contact you to make the official offer? And then they say, well, first of all, how much money do they offer? Sure, I don't know. That's not my job. My job is just to verify.
Okay.
That this is the correct number for them to contact you and make you the offer. Once I get this verified, I will submit the information over to them, and they will contact you within 48 hours.
Okay, nice. And I didn't see that in the back office. So.
Yeah, you just, I mean, you.
But I get the gist of it. I get it.
Exactly.
So I am reaching out just to make sure that phone number is accurate.
And that's just for us to know that we have a verified number, verified email address. So we're not just making a whole bunch of random calls.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you verify. Once you verify, then you submit it all to us.
Okay.
Then we are going to
30-minute went kind of quick.
Then we're going to go and recheck your number. My job is to recheck you all's numbers.
Okay.
And then I'm the closer. I'm the one that actually closes. If they want to know, well, who's going to call it? Calvin Butler, the owner, the CEO of RBBS Consulting. All right, well, great. All right. So you can give them my name. I'm going to be the person that calls them to pitch the offer, to close them, get them to agree, and then once they've agreed to the numbers, right, then I turn it over to my partner
to find a buyer.
Yeah, Mr. Law Hilson, because he's been buying homes for cash for the last 12 years.
Right.
So he owns Capital City Home Buyers. He belongs to what's called a cash buyer syndicate.
Okay.
That is a network of people who have put
I've heard of them.
And I think they got about $3 or $5 million that they have that they can spend each quarter.
Okay.
On buying property. So his first outlet, once I give him the information, he's going to print up the contracts. He's going to prepare the right contracts. He's going to send them that contract for them to sign, right? The sellers to sign. And then once we get those contracts back, then he's going to take it to his network.
Is there a maximum amount, your dollar amount, or is there any minimum or max? Or
like I said, they can spend up to $5 million per quarter.
Okay.
And don't just worry about that, because remember, if his syndicate doesn't buy it, then we buy cash, we buy other houses.
Right, you go to other sources.
Yeah, we got an actual MLS for cash buyers.
Okay, got it.
Right. Then we submit it there, and then we just wait for the right offer from them.
Okay, great.
But 7 times out of 10, his syndicate is going to buy.
We're going to buy
because of the way we have them structured. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, the way we set this up, I trust me, I looked at all these wholesaling.
I love it. I just want this to be the final thing I really look at like this, really. It's exhausting.
And yes, starting out, we're doing most of the deals are just these wholesaling type day trade flip deals. But once we get enough capital, then we go into the foreclosure rescue. We go into the program where we're able to help these people stay in their homes, restructure their mortgages, and we're still making money because remember, we got these homes for less than, most cases, less than 35% of the value. At most, less than 50% of the value. And we own the homes, we will own the homes outright. So whatever money we have coming in each month is what? Positive cash flow.
And this will happen when you get the membership up to 1,000 members, right?
Once we need two things that need to happen.
Right.
We need to get the membership up to at least 1,000 members, because that gives us about $20,000 a month in recurring revenue. Okay. And we need to get those 100 lifetime memberships sold.
Okay, so you need 100 lifetime and then 1,000.
We get those 100 lifetime memberships done. That gives us $250,000 right there.
That we can go ahead and restructure loans and make offers.
We can go ahead and start doing. We're probably going to be able to do maybe 3 homes starting out with, 3 or 4 homes starting out with. But then once we flip those back out, and then we turn them into, well, once we get them and we turn them into active securities, right?
Mm.
And then we're selling shares in those homes just like a REI does. But the only thing is, our investors won't be upside down. They have homes with positive equity. Big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
That's why I so wholeheartedly believe those same investors, those 630,000 investors who are investing with the REI, they're going to be eager to come over and invest with us because our platform, our system is identical up until the point of the equity part.
Right.
And that is their biggest drawback, is their investors are in negative equity. Our investors from day one, from Jumpstart, they're in positive equity. At least 20,000, because we're doing every deal where we're keeping it. We're not funding, we're funding deals up to $20,000 within the equity. So every deal that we have is definitely going to have at least 20 grand of equity in it from day one. Instead of being 50 grand in negative equity or 100 grand in negative equity, 150 to 200 grand in negative equity. You know, and trust me, I know why the REI platform does that. They go out and they buy these beautiful, pretty homes because that's what attracts people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but people who are really concerned about their investment, they're not worried about what it looks like, right? They're worried about what's my return and how quickly am I going to be able to profit on the equity, on the appreciation. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And the homes that we're getting, they're not terrible looking homes that we're gonna be getting. They're gonna be pretty nice. So like this is like a pretty piece of home from what I can see of it. Of course, because we get the owner to send us more pictures.
And I'm sure the end buyer will pull up the property, look at it if they need to fix it and flip it, and that's another thing we can do. Is
now remember when we get to the point to where we are doing the rescue, we won't have it. There won't be an end buyer.
Yeah, because we are.
Yeah, because we'll be purchasing those homes with our own capital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the homes that we purchase with our own capital, we're going to have more pictures of them, whole 9 yards. So we're going to have the owners to take pictures of the inside and outside and send them. So we're keeping those properties, and we're going to put them properties onto our investor network and then say, look, we got this property right here. We bought it for $75,000,
right.
$125,000, right? Right? We need to get it funded for $395,000. Well, they'll be happy to fund that because it's less than what it's worth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So we should be able to get our funding quicker than a REI does. But the funding that we got is more than $200,000 more than what we bought it for.
Right.
So yes, we were able to pay back our shareholders a good ROI, a great ROI. You as the day trader who structured that deal, you got 2 ways now you can make money on that. You can hold that property for its rental or the lease payment that the owners are making. You're getting 20 to 25% of that every month for the next 20, 25 years. If it's on that type of deal, if the owner decided to go up to 50% and on the 50 on taking a 50% deal and they walk away from it, okay, because if they're willing to walk away from the property, we will offer to purchase the property up to 50% of its value.
Okay.
They get more money in the pocket to walk away. Okay. So if they're going to walk away from the property, right? Yeah, we're going to rent it out for the market value. Right? So we lease out for the market value. If it's a $400,000 property, we lease out for $3,100 a month. Then you're getting your 20 to 25% of $3,100 a month.
Right.
For as long as it's rented out. Right? Or once we turn it into a security, and it's a $475,000 profit, but we get it funded for $400,000, you can take your 20 to 25% of that $400,000
and move on.
So you have a way that you can kind of diversify your revenue. Hold some for the long term,
and get some for fast cash, upfront cash.
Then take the upfront cash on the one once you get them funded. Take your lump out of that. And you can still do the day trade deals with the end buyers where you make your lump sum money on that. See, it's a 3-pronged system that allows us to accomplish, like I said, the most difficult part was creating a platform to where we are helping people who greatly need help and help them to either save them from foreclosure or help them to move on from foreclosure, while at the same time creating a platform that allows people to become financially free or financially independent through a system where they can make great money. You can do both.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot.
Now, here's the thing. If you're the one contacting the owners, is there a turnaround time? Because if you have so many agents turning in these properties to get called after verifying, like what's the turnaround time before you know that they accepted an offer?
We know immediately. Know immediately because look, here's what I do. Matter of fact, let me show you here.
Because I'm just picturing me submitting 20, another person submitting another 30 or 40, and
because
that's probably why you up till 4 a.m. too.
Here is what happens.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. Let me refresh this. My weeks. All right. Here's what happens. When you send the deal over to us, right? We immediately get it. I pull it up, and then I redo the numbers. Double check your numbers. Once I double check your numbers, then I call the person. Now, if it's late at night, I'm not gonna call them. If not, I'm gonna wait till the next morning to call those people. I'm gonna call those people and make contact with them, and I'm gonna know immediately if they accepted the deal or not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a case of, well, let me think about it.
Right. Either you do or you don't, right then and there.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm making offers, and we're sitting down. If they say, well, I need more than $20,000, I understand, sir. So what were you thinking? Well, I was thinking more. If I can get about $60,000 or $70,000, that would be great.
If the numbers work, yeah.
Yeah, sure, I understand. But you do understand that we are a business. Yes. Okay. And we have to find a way for us to make money because we have a network of people who's buying these properties too. And they're buying them because they either want to fix them up and rent them out or fix them up and resell them. If your property, and I just be straight with you, your property is worth this. Okay. You owe this. For someone to get it and then put money in to fix it up, that means they're gonna have to get it for this amount of money.
Right.
And so between that amount and where you are and what you owe on it, we still have to make money. Okay. So here's what I'm prepared to offer. I know you said you would like to have $70,000 for it, but what I can offer you today, okay, I can't offer you $70,000.
Right.
But I can offer you, in your pocket, I can offer you in your pocket $35,000.
After paying off the lien.
On top of paying off your $32,000 debt and paying your $6,000 of attorney fees. Okay.
And closing costs.
What this accomplished is it kills the foreclosure right there in the spot. Okay. You no longer have to worry about the foreclosure. It's not going to bring you credit for 7 years. You get $30,000 in your pocket at closing to start fresh. Okay. That's the offer that we're making. Will that help you out? And that's how I do my negotiations.
And that's it. And that deal is either you do a contract that day or it ain't happening at all.
I mean, if this is something that will work for you,
right?
All I'm gonna need, I need you to okay it. Then I need you to contact the trustees who represent the lender to find out what's the exact money you owe them.
The payoff.
Because we can't get that information. They have to.
They have to get
that payoff, and then contact your lender the exact payoff. Email that over to me, and then within 48 hours after you email that to me, my partner will send you the actual offer to purchase agreement. Okay. And once we get that purchase agreement, we will set everything up, and then we'll contact you and let you know when the date to close is. And you'll be going to a title company in your area. We will be at a title company in my area. Our end buyer will be at a title company in his area, and we do what's called a simulcast closing.
And I heard you mention something about you have one title company there in Tallahassee that covers nationwide.
There's a couple of national title companies here.
Okay.
I think one's called Smith, Thompson, Sharp, and also another one's called Stewart Title.
Okay.
So they got a few of them here. Like a national chain. And we're working out a deal with one of my a lady who used to be my VP of operations another business. Her and another CPA, they're working on they just created an app where uh, a notary app.
Yeah.
Okay, where we're gonna partner with them on that notary app, where
So
where
if we
when
need
we
docs notarized, they
so
can do it
yeah,
electronically.
they can do notary. They can not just notaries, but they're gonna have a nationwide network of title companies
Oh, nice. That would be nice.
that we can use to close deals.
Mm.
So, uh, yeah, that's gonna be great too. All right,
Yeah.
but yeah, look, I did a lot of I've been researching this for about 2.5 years now.
I can understand. Yes.
I signed up with REI when they first started out just to kind of see how they were doing things and
Mm.
kind of pick it apart. And don't get me wrong, what they're doing is ingenious. I love it. I love what they're doing, except for the part that the investors are in negative equity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole thing that makes this one makes everything possible for us to do, because we're not even going after properties that don't have any equity in it. We're
Right.
going after properties that have 70,
Plenty.
80, 90,
Yeah.
95% equity in it,
Mm.
which means we're going to be able to get these properties for 10 cents, 20 cents, and 30 cents on the
The
dollar
dollar.
for the
Yep.
most part. At the very worst, we're going to get them at 50% on the dollar.
Mm.
And that puts our investing network in a great position. And it puts our shareholders, those people that help us to come up with that first $1.2 million, it's going to help them to be in just, you talk about RIs 80 something to 111%. And you
Now,
already know those.
when the members that are in our members area are the members you currently have, are there more that we're not seeing maybe, or?
The ones that I remember, those are the ones that we currently have. We have a lot of people who have signed up, but they haven't done the
Okay, because I
subscription
wanted
yet.
to know how far we are with the members, because I know
Yeah,
you're trying to get 1,000.
yeah, they
I
haven't done
spoke
the
to
subscription.
4 people already. I
Yeah,
want them to look at this.
that's why
So,
that's why my meetings I'm asking everybody to share,
mm,
share. Create your own YouTube channels. I'm giving you permission to use
I'm
Flipstream as your own YouTube channel. Everything you post, create your own Facebook page. It's called Flipstream. Create your own YouTube channel. It's called Flipstream. Because when you do that, these YouTube algorithms,
mm-hmm.
these Facebook algorithms, these TikTok algorithms, these
Yeah,
algorithms, they take over because there's more than one person using the same
using the
name,
same.
more than one
Yeah.
person talking about the
Okay.
same thing.
Thing. Yeah.
And then they present it to 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 more profiles. They put it in front of 10,000 more people than it would if you were just doing it just by yourself.
All right, good.
You understand?
I didn't want to use your logo and everything
No,
and then say I
no,
can't
use
use
everything. Copy the pictures, copy the logo,
All
copy
right.
the name.
Okay.
When I load up something, you can share it.
All
If you
right.
got a way of downloading and rebroadcast it, how do you want to do it?
Okay.
Okay, because we need to get this out there. Because we're not competing against each other.
Right.
No, we're all in this together,
Mm.
right? Because the more subscribers we have, the more we have that we can work with, and also the more people who are sharing stuff, the chances of this landing on the ear of somebody like a Jeff Bezos or somebody.
Mm.
But look, if Jeff Bezos, arguably the richest man on the planet, or definitely in the U.S.,
Mm. Mm.
right? If Jeff Bezos and the CEO of Zillow, the CEO of Uber, all those billionaires, if they looked at a ride and they pumped in 120 to 175 million in
Mm.
that, and we have a platform that's almost identical,
Mm.
but we have some significant, social and charitable type of attributes that they don't have. And on top of it, our acquisition strategy is flip of what theirs is. They're buying properties at total value. We're buying properties at 10, 20, and 30 cents on the dollar. So if someone like a Jeff Bezos and all those people with that money, you don't think people with money would look at what we
Of
have and say,
course.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, if we can get in front of if we can somehow catch the attention over what's the guy that owns the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, I don't know.
Mark Rubin. If we can get him, if we can get it, something somehow in front of Mark Rubin or
Oh, Mark Rubin, you said. Okay.
yeah, or a Tyler Perry or
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk or just whoever, right?
I get it.
Because
Yeah.
look, billionaires are just like everybody else,
Yeah, they
right?
are.
They see some of their peers doing stuff, they want to up them, right? You can't tell me Mark Rubin and Elon Musk don't look at Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg and say,
Ain't got yeah. Mm.
so he got
Mm.
a ride. He making looks like he's doing 40.16% ROI
Oh,
from a
they
ride.
watching each other's
Uh,
money, I'm
uh,
sure.
yeah, so okay, yeah, he's doing that real estate thing. They looking at him and they
Of
thinking to
course they
themselves,
are.
they're gonna say, well, I wonder if I can come. Is there anything out there I can latch on to that's going? I wonder if I can create that same matter or even up him one. I mean,
And
come
and
on,
then I have your member. You can have members anywhere in the world.
anywhere in the world,
Anywhere in the world.
anywhere in the world.
And you're only doing properties in the US though.
Only doing properties in the U.S. right now,
Okay.
right now.
Okay. Because I have
Now,
people in
now,
Canada that may want to
yeah.
do this
I mean,
in the
yeah, they can
US. You know
invest
what
in,
I
yeah,
mean?
they can
Yeah,
invest in
bring your
properties.
Canadian money down here. I got it.
Look. Now, once we have our own capital,
Then it's a different story.
just do a story. Then we can
Got
kind of
it.
start looking at some stuff international. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in order to do that, we got to have our own capital.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
we can't be relying on end buyers and stuff like that.
Right.
Well,
And
that's
as you say, you're in the beginning. So yes, you want to use them
look.
buyers.
This thing's we've been doing this thing for about 3.5 weeks now.
How long?
About 3.5 weeks.
Oh, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, we launched this about 3.5 weeks ago. We're coming up on 1 month
Okay,
by
I
the end of
got
this
it
month.
right on the month anniversary then.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, look, this is for us to be where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
I
In a
think it's
month.
great because we're moving pretty good
Yeah, I think
now.
so.
Especially
Absolutely.
when you think that we haven't paid for any type of marketing or any type of paid advertising.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been all organically with what we've been sharing on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Hopefully you all are sharing on LinkedIn and all these other places,
Well, yeah, of course.
stuff like that.
I'll
So
definitely
yeah,
start
so
sharing it more
the
to
growth,
get to that point.
yeah, the growth that you're seeing now is just organic. Now, the reason why I say once we get to 1,000 subscribers, and we get 20 grand a month, I can afford to spend $6,000-7,000 a month on marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's going to propel it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
That first 1,000 is going to help us get to 10,000 subscribers.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because we can then take a good portion of that 20 grand that we're getting in on a monthly. We can, I mean, just think about it. If we spend 6 grand per month for the next 12 months on marketing.
Next year will be looking very nice.
Yeah. and with 6 grand per month, for marketing, we could be on cable TV. Yeah.
Cable streamers.
Definitely be on Bounce, 365, some of the streaming channels.
Yeah, all these little pop-up ads on these.
Get on Pluto. And get on Pluto and get some ads on like Pluto and places like that. Might even be able to afford to get an ad on like Prime TV or Apple TV or something. At least on Paramount. I mean, come on.
Oh, man.
That's the whole thing though. But right now, everything is just organic, and we are just starting out. And we've only been doing this. We'll be a month, I think, on the 28th. No, on the 28th.
Oh, the 28th. Okay.
Yeah, we will be a month.
Oh. Well, so, I'm glad to have heard about it, and I'm really eager to see where it's gonna go. And being a part of it at the beginning, it's probably the best part.
That's the best place to start off on anything, really.
When you're just coming out.
The beginning is the best place to be at because you're in a position. Because look at it. I'm looking at it like this. Right now, you're coming in as a subscription member.
Mm-hmm.
You do about 8, 9, 10 of these deals, averaging $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a deal. You're cut. Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking at a couple $100,000 at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's to prevent you from becoming one of our principal owners?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Now you're in the position that Jeff Bezos is in, making money each time we turn a property into a security, right?
Yeah.
And we fund it for up to 95%, the property value. We may have spent $50,000, $60,000 on the property, but then we got to fund it for $200,000, $250,000, $300,000, $350,000, right?
Right.
And if you get it now, you're getting a cut of that 40% that our principal owners get. You in that group getting that 80 to 111% return on your money on each and every property we do like that. And then we start out with the first 10 properties. Then after that, and it takes us about to do that whole process of getting the property,
right,
turning it into security. If the person is walking away, getting a renter into it. Now the process of once we post it to the network and getting it funded, we get it funded, in a couple of days, to a week.
Mm-hmm.
But there's about a month to 2 month process of getting the property ready to get put on the network. Right. We buy the property, so you're looking at about a total of about 2, maybe 3 months before a property is actually put on the network and then it's fully funded. Mm-hmm. So if we're doing 10 in the first 3 months, we do 10. Then we reap the money from that, right? Now we got twice as much money to go out and buy what? Twice as many. So the next round is 20, right? Takes another 3 months. That's 6 months, right? Then the next round is 40, another 3 months.
I notice you're only doing single family now. Would you ever go into multifamily?
But once we have the money, we're doing single family because we can get single families at a 20
at a penny, a real cheap.
Yeah, dollar wise, we get them for a lot less. Now you can do the same thing percentage wise with with vacation properties or whatever this and that, commercial property. But the problem is those values are woo.
Yeah.
It went from $1 million to 20, 40, 50, $60 million on value. So buying them for 50% of the value, it takes a lot more money. Getting them at 10 cents on a dollar, Getting $100,000 property or $200,000, $300,000, even a $500,000 property at 10, 20, 30 cents on the dollar, that's okay. But when you're looking at a $20 million property and you're trying to get it for 10 cents, 10% of 20 million is what? It's still $2 million.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, that's going to take a little bit more capital. Now, once we get to the point after that first year to 2 years when we hit that $100 million in revenue, then we can start looking at some of those types of properties and slowly start bringing it. It's a building process. It's a growing process.
Yeah.
Okay. But like our partner always says, okay, goals do not create success. Systems is what builds success. Okay. It's one thing to have a goal, but it's another thing to have a system in place. Right. We have a system. 3 years ago, I had a goal. Now that goal is a system.
Now you have a system.
Okay. And the key now is to just follow the system. And just keep doing the system over and over again. That's what builds your success. Goals don't build success. System builds success. Okay. Now I can't take credit for that. That's my partner saying.
And that's what Lawrence or Law.
Yeah.
Law. Okay.
That's Law. He don't like using Lawrence, so don't use that name.
Oh. So don't let him hear this. Then.
Yeah, that's what Law says. That was his quote.
He is the law.
Right. So but yeah, look, we're in the early stages. I love having people like you join the platform because you understand this.
Right.
I mean, you really understand it. at a
Mm-hmm.
level that most people can't even begin to comprehend that. You see what I'm saying? You
Right.
understand the implications. You understand what's fueling it. You understand what's going to drive it, right?
Right.
Most people just see, oh, I can make some great money,
Mm.
but they don't
It's more than
understand
that.
the
It is
mechanism.
so more than
Yeah, they
that.
don't clearly understand the mechanism of how that is done.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love having people like yourself in on this because
Mm.
you're able to go out and explain it to people the way I would explain it to people.
Right.
You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
get it.
and that
Because
helps.
most people in foreclosure, they don't want to talk to nobody. You're trying to take my
Exactly.
house. Well, that's
Exactly.
not, I want to put you in a better position. No,
Yeah.
I don't
And,
want your house, but
yeah.
if
And
we
you got to
could keep you
remember.
in there, that's the best option.
Yeah. And you got to
Really.
remember. And one thing you got to remember: these people are experiencing the most stressful thing that they've ever had to experience in their life.
Yep.
I
And they
know
don't
because
know how to start over. It's
I
like,
know
where
because
do I go?
I went through it.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah.
I didn't have I didn't know about any of the options. Everybody that
Hmm.
was calling me was just trying to,
Just to get your property
yeah,
and
yeah,
hey,
pay it off and get it. And I thought
yeah.
that's my only option, and that's all and so I went with that and didn't get
Hmm.
nothing for my property. But
Hmm.
I had the fact that I don't have a $300,000 foreclosure on my
Mm.
credit
Mm.
for the next 7 years, but I was homeless.
Yeah.
Wound
Yeah.
up staying at a homeless shelter for 18 months.
There's so many right now. I'm seeing them like on the news. It's like they're on the verge of losing their homes. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they have no one offering them anything.
Exactly. And right
Anything.
now,
So
and,
when they
and
leave, what are they leaving with? They have nowhere to
look,
go.
look, I actually feel bad about but right now. I feel bad about only being able to offer them just some cash.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh man, why couldn't
But
you do the
when we get
structuring
to
now? But
with if
again, you can't.
look, if we can bring on these principal owners and raise this 1.2 million,
Mm,
then we can really help people.
yeah. And let them stay in their homes.
Exactly.
Really.
We will all then they have two great options.
And you giving them money in their pocket
Yeah, I mean,
after
even
restructuring
five to ten
them.
thousand dollars that we're giving them to stay in the home.
Yeah,
That you know how much big of
that
a help that
that is a big
if
help
someone had made
because
me
they
that
probably got credit card bills they want to pay
look
off too,
look
and they can
if,
use that money to do that and
look
afford the monthly payments.
if someone would have offered me a way to stay in my home
What?
and
I'm
lower my
sure
monthly
you would have
payments
jumped
by
on
as
it.
much as
Yeah.
30%, if they could lower my payments 25% and gave me $5,000 or $10,000 to
What?
go pay off some other debt, I'd have jumped on that in a heartbeat.
What? Of course, of
I would have
course.
jumped on that in a
And
heartbeat.
they just don't know. Man.
So I mean, I'm just pushing to the day that we can start the actual rescue part of it, the
Yeah,
second phase of it.
I love the rescue
Yeah,
part. So
you know,
let's go ahead and get them 1,000 members and a
yeah.
hundred
So we need to get
lifetime
to
memberships.
exactly. So well, all you out there who are going to be seeing this on
Now
YouTube and hearing
I
this,
have a question though.
yeah,
For those who come in as just members, of course after we submit couple deals or get a deal, we can upgrade to lifetime with that kind
yes,
of
you can always
with that
upgrade
position.
as long as we haven't sold the 100 yet, because I'm not going to renege
Okay,
on
okay, okay.
more
Yeah,
than
yeah,
100
of
members because
course, of course.
because I don't want people to say, well, he just saying it to get 100, then he's gonna do another 100. No, no, no. Once we reach 100 lifetime members, that is it
Okay.
on the lifetime membership. Once we
Got it.
reach 1,000 subscribers, that is it on the early access membership. Everything after that is going to be
Goes to
$79 a month
$79. Yeah,
because
I saw that.
this is worth $200 a month.
Right.
And you know about prop stream.
Yeah.
They start out at $99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want extra stuff, it's extra $20.
It's gonna
Then
more
it's
more
extra
money.
$30.
Yep.
Extra
Yep.
$40 on top of that. You see what I'm saying? By the time you finish paying for everything that's on that that platform, by the time
Right.
you finish paying for everything, you had almost $240 a month.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So yes, this platform is definitely worth the $79.99 per month. But because we need to get a lot of people in to get this thing started off right, we're offering it to everyone right now. It's 66 cents a day.
Mm.
The first 1,000, $19.99 a month. And from everything you know about this platform and what we're doing now and where we're heading, is there any doubt that it's worth that?
It's
I
worth
mean,
it.
seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been a part of other platforms.
Yeah.
You've been a part of. You've seen firsthand. You able to compare, okay, what they had and what their potential was compared to what I'm looking at now, it's like night and day.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, seriously. I mean, we don't hide anything. I'm the most transparent person you're ever going to run into. I done gave away more information than most people would charge you for. I mean, seriously, you go
Most
to
of
that
the
YouTube channel.
information, the people
Look,
are charging a lot
look,
for it.
look, look. You go to my YouTube channel, we drop so many nuggets in these videos. There are people out there charging thousands of dollars for stuff that I'm just giving away on YouTube for free.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen it.
So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, but we do need to have people to support this. We need people to sign up for the subscription. We need people to start sharing it. You know, even if people don't sign up, share it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you are looking at
Somebody they may know may be
exactly, if
interested.
you're looking at what we're doing, you say, "Man, I like what they're doing, but I can't afford the 66 cents a day right now." Then share it.
That's a reason you need to be in it.
Exactly. But at least share it.
Yeah,
Spread the
yeah.
word. Talk about it. Tell people about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but anyway, it is what I digress.
All right. I think that I don't have, you got all my questions for right now.
Okay. Let me
So
check my emails real quick to see if I got another appointment. I think you were the only one so far.
for today. All right. So I'll go ahead and continue what I was doing. I'm going to go back and look at the guy who had the land.
Okay.
And then after finding those properties, now I have to go and do what do you call it again?
The skip trace?
A skip trace. Ooh.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
skip trace?
speaking of skip trace, you had a guy. You said
Yes,
you
we're
had a
gonna
guy
be
that can do it $1
yeah, we're
10
gonna be
cents or something.
implementing that. I'm working on putting it on building on the platform. I've got to actually create a payment system on the platform so you can order those. Um, give me about a week, but if you need something to skip trace right away, just give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I noticed that not prop stream, prop wire
mhm.
have, once you save them, you can actually get a
Yeah,
trace through them.
It's no better than the free ones that we have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they charge
Okay.
not putting anything on prop wire, but they charge you 10 cents per
10,
skip trace. But
right.
I've tried it out, and it's really no better than the free ones that we have.
Okay,
They give
okay.
me
So I'll
the
go
same,
ahead and work
almost,
with the free
yeah,
ones
they give
and
me the exact same information and the exact same,
got it.
ones, so the chances of the numbers being good numbers is no better than it is with the free ones.
Got
Now,
it.
the guy that we have that does it, he is a private investigative firm. Like I said, they'll get you the president stuff, his personal phone number, if
And
that's what you want.
you need phone numbers and emails
Phone
that are
number, email.
accurate.
You get a verified phone number and a verified email.
Okay.
Okay. So when we call it, because remember, like you said, we're calling and making calling a lot of people. We don't have the time to make phone calls to it's not working or it's phone number.
Or some people just don't answer it either. You get
Exactly.
voicemail, so you
We
got to
need,
send an email.
yeah, we need to make it. We need to make this as efficient as possible. And that's why when we do the partnership program, you all structure and you verify the numbers and the email address. You turn those over to us because like you said, you may be sending us 5 deals, but we're getting 5 deals from 100 different people. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
So our
right.
end needs to be as efficient as possible. If I can just go through and make 50, 60, 70 phone calls a day and connect with all 50, 60, 70 of them, and out of that 50, 60, 70, we get about 40 to 50 contracts. You understand? So we need to streamline. Now, as we start doing this more and making more money, then we will be able to bring on more personnel and staff to do that type of stuff.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So,
okay.
and once
Very
we get
good.
to the high level,
Your calls are Wednesday and Sunday. I guess you went live
yeah, we
Sunday.
have training every Wednesday night via Zoom, and we have
That's at 7.
7 p.m.
The
Eastern
Wednesday at
Standard Time.
7 p.m. Right
And
before my 8 o'clock.
and then on Sundays at 10:15 a.m. we have our podcast, and that's
Sunday at
broadcast live
10:15 is the
on
podcast.
Facebook.
Okay.
That's broadcast live on Facebook and is shared to YouTube.
Right.
I'm probably going to go to just using Facebook like the system that we have.
Yeah, Sunday it was mess. It kept buffering
Yeah,
it and it kicked
it kept,
out and
yeah, every 8 to 10 minutes it would shut out. So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, can't have that problem. So we're
Okay.
probably just gonna wind up doing them just live on Facebook, and then, or I'll probably do them on Zoom, and then broadcast live on Facebook. So we'll
Okay.
see how that goes.
And then the Wednesday training, are you upload if for any reason we miss it, are you uploading it in the
Yeah,
members
we
area?
uploaded. All training are here. Go to day trade training
Yeah.
right here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there.
More, click that, and then each week,
Okay, you put the videos in those two
yeah, we put
spots.
this
All right.
on the video of the last training, and then we have one for the week before, then the one,
Right. I watched
then,
those
and
too, but
then
I ended up
and
watching
then
it on YouTube.
by the time we hit this training, I'm gonna put up last week's training. It's gonna be on here, and then
Okay.
that week's training is gonna be there.
We'll move over. Okay, got
Exactly.
it.
So that's what they are,
All right.
and that's on our page, on the training page, when you
Yeah.
go to, you
And
know,
I'm sure you're still working on this because I went in a few areas. It wasn't nothing. The lounge,
yeah, like
yeah, the business lounge was kind of empty.
you should have went to
Not
if
not the business lounge. That's not what I'm talking about.
you're talking about the
Where you
network
said
lounge.
the form, the documents was, but
Yeah, the network lounge.
network lounge. Yes.
Hold
Where
on
is
here.
it?
In the network lounge, there should be some stuff in there. In the network lounge, I don't know why some of you all are not seeing some of the stuff that's in the network
Yeah,
lounge.
it's blank for me. It's
But see,
blank.
this is
I
what's
don't
in the
see
network
none
lounge.
of that.
Yeah,
None.
okay. I don't know why y'all not seeing that.
Yeah, mine's is
All right, all
blank.
right, all right, all right. Go to
When
your
I
side.
go to members, I see all the members,
Okay,
but nothing
but
in this one.
go and follow me.
Follow you
Yeah,
on
when you click
the
on
members.
when you
Let
click
me
in the
go to
members,
member.
like when you click on members,
I am. I'm going to follow you
all right, and
now.
then follow me. That's
Where are
my
you?
members
You all
area.
the way at the bottom.
Oh, there's right there.
Oh,
Go
there
to
you
the
go.
members,
Wait.
and then when you go to
Uh,
members, you can follow certain people.
okay.
And
And
then
that's probably why, because if you're posting,
just follow
okay.
me, and then anything that I post from down, you can then see what
Okay,
I'm
I'm
posting.
following you now. So now I'm gonna go see if I see anything in there.
Yeah, try that. You should be able to see it because I'm posting stuff all the time. I'm in the network lounge.
How come it don't update? I'm following you. Oh, you probably got to refresh. All right, so
And
network
then go
lounge.
ahead and click and join that private,
Yeah,
300 club because only 9 members have
I
joined
don't
them.
see. I don't see that. Okay, I'm hitting network lounge now. I'm in network lounge. I still don't see it, even after following you. I don't see that group either.
Refresh your screen.
Oh, okay. Refresh.
Let me go to see it. Hold on. See if I have to accept you as a member.
Two.
Okay, so let me see.
Do I need to follow Will? I mean, Law too? Is he
Yeah,
posting there or is it just you?
yeah, it's good to follow both of us. Um,
See.
really, everybody should be following everybody. So you can post stuff there too now.
Oh, where?
In the
It,
network lounge area. You can
yeah,
make your
if
own
I could
posts.
get in there.
You can create your own posts.
Okay,
You know
let me go
everything.
in there right now. Okay, I'm going back in there now. Again, network lounge. Nope, still empty. I don't see where I would be able to post.
Hmm.
I
Let me do
see
this.
group feed, there's nothing there.
Give me a second. Let me
Mhm.
and you refreshed it, right?
Yep, I refreshed it.
Hold on. Let me do
I'll
this.
log out and log back in. Let me see if that'll
Yeah, hold
help.
on. Let me give you share, and then I can see what you're looking at.
Okay.
Um, make co-host. All right, I just make you co-host, and you can share your screen. Let's see if we can find out what's going on.
I don't
Because
see it. Okay, here.
I got a couple people that said it, but then when they did some things, they were not able to see the stuff. They able to see the
I don't
posts.
see where I could share it all.
Should be on your screen. Should be saying I just invited you to share. As co-host, you have to accept the invite. Look in your message.
Okay, I see share. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Share. Are you seeing the screen now, right? All right, so let me log in because I logged out and logged back in.
Okay.
So you can see it. And it logs me back in where I left off.
Okay.
That's the funny thing. So members. Oh, I saw something pop up. You saw it?
Yeah, I did. Go back.
So I'm following 3 of you. Let me go back. Network. Not there. Let me scroll over. Nothing over. It
Scroll down real quick.
nothing there.
All right, scroll back up. Go over to. Can you click on group feed? Over to the left.
No.
Can't click on that. All right, scroll over to. Oh, hold on. Hit your more button.
Which button?
Your more button right next to the plans. And, all right, hold up a second. All right, go up to your name, your picture, and hit the arrow. All right, hold on. Subscription. Hit your profile. Trying to figure out why is it not transferring you all over. All right. All right, hold on. Go back up. All right, your profile settings. Go over to hit that arrow button that shows you where it says rewards. Okay, nothing there. Go to click your settings button real quick. See what's there. You should be able to. No. Whoa. Stop. Chat messages.
It's about new posts.
Yeah, new posts.
Is this already on or is that off?
I don't know. Well, look, let's see if
we're about to find out. There's 2 new posts. So let me just put both of them on. Weekly post summary. I'll put that way.
Okay, let's see
members added, members mentioned, group membership request. Let's go there. Group info update, group. Let's just turn all these on. How about that?
Yeah, that might be the problem.
Let's find out if that is the problem.
Something says social groups and all that.
Network lounge. I'll refresh it. Still not showing me anything there.
I'm not.
Why is this?
Hold on, let me try. Let me go on my end and see what we got.
Subscription has nothing to do with it. I think it has my subscription. I'm active.
I'm not understanding why you are, but some of you all are not seeing this stuff. No.
Oh, hey. In another 4 weeks, it'll double.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now check. See if you got a notification that
I have the notification.
All right. Click on it. Click on it.
I am. Oh, okay. I'm in there.
Yeah. I'm in it now.
Yeah, I'm in it now. And it looked like I could share a post.
Okay.
Let me just put thanks for the ad just to see.
Okay. So I had to invite you all to the area.
Okay, you saw my post now. Thanks for the ad. So yeah, you had to invite us to that.
So.
But you see where you have discussed where you have let me go in this way. All I'm seeing is the feed. Okay, never mind. I checked in and got in there.
I'm gonna give you share so you can show me what you got.
Well, I got the same thing.
You share.
Yeah. No, I'm in the group.
All right.
In discussion,
media file,
members are everyone you just invited.
And then you can see the discussion. Scroll down. Make sure you got all the discussion. Yeah, there it is. I posted this, but
and we couldn't see it because we weren't in the group. We weren't invited to the club.
I put in all types of stuff.
Now we see that. Yeah. All right.
So you can create your own groups. You can even create your own groups. Create your own network. Like if you and two other people want to partner up.
Almost like Facebook and any other social media.
Exactly. You all want to partner up and like I
see to create a post.
Yeah.
So how would you even create a group?
You should be able to create a group too.
Notification setting leave. Here groups.
Yeah.
Create groups. Okay, I see it.
Create your own groups. You can create your own group. And private network of people that you work with, on the platform.
Because there may be a few of us that want to get together on a deal or something.
Slow down until we talk about the networking lounge. Keep scrolling down. Whoa, stop.
Right here.
Hold on. No. Go to where it says welcome. Right there. Okay. Welcome to the group lounge. All right. Just but this space connected here to create groups. Click on that.
Click on this.
I guess you can. Scroll down. Click on. Yeah. Right there. That one. That's just
you changed the cover.
Okay.
This is like changing the cover.
I created a post how you all could create networks.
Here you can.
Those are posts I created where you all could create networks.
Maybe double closing.
Oh, that's old. Hold on.
Everyone from beginners to no.
No.
Okay. I mean that's all the posts.
Yeah, that's the newer stuff. Something I created a while. I created this a while back. Keep scrolling down. Scroll down. All right.
I'm at the bottom. Yeah.
Go back up. Go to the next picture. That one right there. All right. And scroll up. All right. No, click on the picture.
Click on this picture?
Yeah. Now go over to the side. You got a scroll button over there. Okay, he's not doing anything. All right, get off of it. I'm not sure where I put that at. All right. Click on where it says this group. Club 300.
Right here?
Yeah. All right. Now scroll down. There should be a posting in there where I posted something about how you all could create your groups and stuff. All right, there it is. Right now, now you see it. All right.
And I could see more of it.
It was more than just. But anyway, this is why I was telling you. You all can actually create groups. Welcome to the Investor Network Lounge, a space for us to connect, share, collaborate, partnerships with each other. Start by classifying, identifying yourself as one of the following: a deal scout, someone willing to and capable of locating, evaluating, identifying eligible properties and or securing contracts with motivated sellers. Or you can classify yourself as a credit investor. Flash partner. Someone with FICO score 650 or greater, but may not have the investment time or skills set required to structure a project. Or you can classify yourself as a financial investor. Someone capable providing funds needed to secure property, rehab costs, funding approvals from lenders, and a then you will also add a brief resume of your skills, resources, attributes you can contribute to a temporary partnership.
Now,
See,
question on this. You have to be a member to even access this
exactly.
platform because with that creating your own groups, you have to have a mixture of people
within our
within our
network,
network, like
builders,
realtors,
even
Exactly.
people that work with title
to
companies,
invite
to
them
invite them to
become a member to
Exactly.
even post anything in here.
So we
Exactly.
could
So we could
collaborate
collaborate with each other.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So
okay.
real fame is more than
Right,
just
right.
showing you
right.
how
They may
how
not
They may not want to come and flip, but they want to be a part of it
bring
and then
their
bring their
resources
resources
over
over
here.
here.
I
All
wanted
right,
to,
all
I
right.
wanted to create a space.
Right.
People could connect to any type of real estate investment deal out there.
Even
Even
contractors come out
here
You can do
and
development deals,
yeah,
deals,
yeah.
whole 9 yards. Because
Got it.
you got someone who has great credit, but they're working all the time. They can't. They don't have time. But you have the skill set of finding these properties, structuring these deals. You team up with someone who has great credit, right? First of all, who has great credit. Securities, what's
I
called.
get this though. This is great because then
instead
of
our type
people with it with
our
our
mindset
mindset
instead
skills,
of going
instead of
on
going on
Facebook
Facebook
and
and
Instagram or
Instagram or
whatever.
whatever.
This is our
This is our
platform
platform
You
where you
can
can bring all those ideas here and we collaborate
filter
together.
out all the mess
Yes,
and only
yes,
keep
yes.
on the same level.
Exactly.
Who on the same
I
page.
like that.
and
And
you
and
need
you
to
need
be
to
a
be a
member.
member.
You want to come in the
Come
club,
in the
come on
club.
up.
Come on up.
Exactly.
Because you know what?
Facebook
Facebook was talking about charging people
to be on
to be on
Facebook.
Facebook.
But see,
But see,
they're on
they're on
Facebook
Facebook charging
charging
you
you to do
ads. Why
ads.
not
Why not pay to
pay to come on
you
over
do all
here?
the
You do
ads you
all the
want
ads
amongst
you want
us?
amongst us.
Just connect with people, and you
Yeah.
have a group of people who are on the same page. This is everything on here is about real estate.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Anything real estate,
Yes,
whether it's
flipping,
whether it's
whether it's
and it's
construction,
construction,
all about putting together.
development.
It's all about
yes,
Yes.
putting together deals.
Hey, if you could
Hey,
get
if you
some
could get
lawyers
some
on here,
lawyers
that would
on
be
here,
good
that would
too.
be
At least
good
we'll
too. At
have a
least
law
we'll have a
firm
law firm we can all work with certain deals that we may
That's why
have.
I invite people to come on to this network. That's why I say this is what this networking place is. That's why I call it Club 300,000 plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I call it Club 300,000 plus for a reason. But I want you all to come on here and put together very lucrative deals.
So when we're marketing on
other social
other social platform,
I mean,
I
to
mean to
reach
reach
these type
these
of
type of
people,
people,
we can
we
also
can also because right now we're looking for
day traders,
day
so to
traders,
speak.
so to
But
speak.
if we
But
can
if we can
also
also
promote
promote where we're looking for
like-minded
like-minded
individuals
individuals that are doing wholesaling that are builders that are
realtors,
realtors
The
that
best
realtors need some second sources of income
now.
right now.
If you're a
If
loan
you're a loan
officer,
officer, a mortgage loan officer,
if
if you
are a
are a
handyman,
handyman even,
let's say you're
let's
a
say you're a
handyman and you
handyman and you
do
do
you know rebuild
rebuild kitchens and
things
bathrooms
like
and
that.
things like that.
This would be an
This would be an
ideal spot
ideal
for you
spot
too,
for you
because
too,
some of the
because some of the
realtors
realtors
on our
on our
platform might
platform
have a
might
job for
have a
you in
job
your
for you in your
state or your
state or your
city,
city,
and
and
that would
that
be
would be
this would be
this
good
would
for
be
just
good for
that.
just that.
Just like the
Just
groups
like the
that are
groups
on
that are on
Facebook,
Facebook,
those same type
those
of
same
groups we're
type of
trying to
groups we're
follow,
trying to
we
follow,
can
we
have them
can
all
have
come
them
on
all
over
come on
here
over
and
here and
That's my point.
yeah,
Flip is more than just a real estate flipping or
right,
teaching
right,
you how
right,
to
right.
do contract flips. We start off with that because most people coming into this, they don't have money, they don't have
Just
credit.
a
just a
network
network
of
of
yeah,
yeah
people
It's a
in
network of
the
real estate
city
investors. It's a
and
real estate
yeah,
investment network that allows
yeah,
yeah,
people
there
to
you go.
connect,
Mm-hmm.
team up, partner up,
Collaborate with each
form
other. Yeah,
collaborations, and be able to put together these deals.
that's good.
that's good.
Okay, so now, starting our initial initiation into the program, because most people coming in, they're coming in because they want to make money, but they don't have money and they don't have credit. So the first thing we show them how to do is what? The
How
real
to
estate day trading.
yeah,
Show them how to do
How
that.
to
The first thing
how
we
to
show
create
them.
income.
Then
Yeah.
from now, once you have some money,
then you
Then
can
you can
expand from
expand
there.
from
I
there.
mean,
I mean,
you kind of
like
put
you
some stuff
like
said,
you
together.
this
said,
is the
this is
ground
the
floor,
ground floor.
and there
And
are
there are
systems in
systems
place.
in place.
And just like we're trying to get to the stage where we have our own capital to be able to do these rescues and put together a bigger type of, a broader spectrum. You all have that same growth capability. And I wanted to create a space that allows you all to have that and to actually achieve that growth.
I see your vision. I really do.
I love having the platform because, like I said, you understand, Flipstream at its DNA. That's why I named it Flipstream.
Yep.
Okay.
I like the name.
You all understand it. You understand it, and the little subtitle, Real Estate Investment Academy, because it teaches you. It brings in people where we can all learn from each other and teach.
Because everybody is bringing something different within the industry to the platform. We all can learn from it. Because, like I said, years ago, if I knew there was so many avenues in real estate besides being a real estate agent and a loan officer. I could do this too. I can flip notes. I can wholesale. If you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know. But just share this.
Absolutely, of course.
Come on our Facebook page.
I'm already there. I already followed
Go to our YouTube channel.
I'm there too.
Share our YouTube channel. Subscriptions up on. Create your own YouTube channel. Call it Flipstream. Right. If you want to send me something where I can email you a lot of these,
right.
Videos,
information. Yeah. All right.
Create your own Flipstream and get a bunch of subscribers because that's going to help everybody. Everybody who creates something that says Flipstream, it's going to trickle down. And it's going to help everybody. It's going to change the algorithm. The platforms like YouTube and Facebook and all those places. The algorithm will start supporting your stuff even more.
Exactly.
But we need to get our subscriptions up. We need to get those lifetime membership in. And then once we get to this next level, it's a whole new ballgame.
Yeah. And I'm sure most of your lifetime members will be the current members that came in at the beginning.
Once we're successful.
It's not if. When we're successful.
When we're successful getting shareholders in, the people that we're trying to reach when it comes to one of them to become shareholders, and we're able to create Flipstream property holdings. It's a whole new ballgame.
I have a question for you, Calvin. I'm not going to say the name on here just because I know you're recording it. But we are in a similar business of funding. Have you talked to him?
To the person who's doing similar business of funding.
Let me go, Alan.
Oh yeah.
You brought it to his attention.
No, I haven't brought this up to him yet.
Because I mean, you can add it on that platform. Leverage his platform.
I haven't brought it up to him yet. I said once we get X number of subscribers.
Don't you think that if it was he probably would bring all his whole crew on there?
Well, what I'm going to do is this.
Did you not see the little guy on the floor with all the money he has to fund his fund?
I know. I'm gonna send him this.
Yes. I would take it to Alan. I bet you he'll get members on here real quick.
It will probably be more appropriate if someone else did it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to. I'm just saying it would be more
appropriate, but he needs to connect with the CEO of this company.
It would be appropriate if someone else sent him a video like this one. Like someone was to send him this video and say, hey, check this out. I think this something you might want to take a look at.
Use on our platform.
I think he might something like and he sees it. And he realized,
I mean, but if you think about it though,
like
we're doing solar.
That person I have had several conversations with him.
Oh.
I've had several conversations with him. I mean, That's one of my.
So it was kind of mentioned.
No, I haven't mentioned this. I've had several conversations with him on projects because I've sent over several huge deals that we're currently working on through that platform. And I can say this because Sequoia is one of our funding sources.
I saw that on there. Yeah,
Okay.
and so is Rock.
Yeah.
And I'm with Rock too.
Yeah. So Sequoia is one of our funding sources, and I am a commercial loan consultant with Sequoia.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I can say that when you click on it,
and it goes too. So yeah.
My Sequoia page. Look at Sequoia page. There I am, Calvin Butler loan consultant. That's me. That's me. Sequoia loan consultant. So I've had a bunch of conversations with Alan. We've done meetings with some developers out in California who are my clients trying to get some development deals. So we've had meetings with a few of my development clients. We're trying to get deals done, and I wanted to wait until I had like some deals done for Sequoia.
To bring it to him.
Exactly. Because he probably gets a lot of stuff because he got a lot of members and so on. People come to him all the time. I don't want to be one of them to say, hey, look at what I got going on.
I got it. Yeah.
To me, that's not appropriate.
Right.
It's really not appropriate. If someone else says, hey, I was look at this, and wow, you really should take a look at this. You really should take a look at this because he and his network has the capability to come over that whole 1.2
and this can go under his real estate section.
Exactly. So
as one of a real estate product.
So if you want to go to our flip stream and share this with him, that's fine.
I'll talk to him. I'll call him and ask. Alan, what you looking at?
No, isn't this one of my consultants in the?
I'm like, oh really? He is? No.
So if you want to share it, that's fine. Okay. And if
I'll bring it up to him. I think exposure on there will really get us to where we need to be to do the.
Exactly. And that's what I mean by share.
Rescue.
That's what I mean by share.
I got it.
And then if he comes to me, call me up, contact me. Hey, tell me a little bit more about what you got going on. That's the appropriate way. It's not.
Well, I think that would be the time to share this with him. I'll give him a little teaser, like a snip or to say
sharing this presentation on that just is a great way
to introduce into.
Okay. Sharing this to it. But I'm pretty sure. Look, I follow him on Facebook. He follows me on Facebook.
Yeah. So, I'm sure he knows when you post something what you're doing. But everybody's building their own brand. But adding this on the platform bring more people to the platform too.
True.
Because if you have flips and flippers coming to that, then they see that you're bringing in deals here.
Exactly, and that's why I have Sequoia
within the partners for your funding. Yeah.
Okay. So that's when we have people who are ready to do bigger deals, 1 to 4 units, development deals. When they come to us and say, okay, who should we do? This is the main one, right? I'm sending them here first. I'm sending them there first. Then after that, I'm probably
and you know what it is too. I think probably why it may not be a fit because he has his platform strictly commercial. Yeah. We're not commercial.
No, we're not commercial.
Yes, residential.
But we can be commercial.
We can be, but we're not commercial.
We're not promoting the commercial side of it. We're not ready.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I think that bringing it to him now would be fitting because he won't see the benefit of it being on a commercial platform.
Yeah. So all right.
Well,
I mean, we can do commercial. We can do commercial launch deals right now. But most of our people are not at that level.
Not there yet.
Not quite at that level.
But I can see you on the platform later on.
Once we have funding, once we have our own funding. Now, once we have our own money, our own capital, right? Then we'll be in a prime position to go to employees. No, if y'all keep most of the funding, we can definitely come up with the down payment. We come up with the 15%, 25%. It needs done. Yeah. Once we actually be able. We're gonna get to the point to where we're gonna be able to go out and buy commercial property. We are going to get to that point. We're not at that point yet because we don't have the capital.
Right.
That's the whole reason of trying to get the shareholders in. Once we get the shareholders in, at 1.2 million, then we can work on the second phase of this. Look, I have told many people once we get that second phase going, we're doing the foreclosure rescues and we turn those properties into securities inside of 2 years. Inside of 2 years. We're gonna be a $200 million plus a year platform. We're gonna have a revenue stream of over $200 million inside of 2 years. That's how powerful this is. But we gotta get to that next level. We need to raise that $1.2 million. Okay, we need to get there. We need to either that or we need to do a combination of get those 1,000 subscribers, right? Get those 100 lifetime memberships. So now we do that. That'll propel us to get to that 1.2 to even 5 million much quicker without having the extra shareholders. Now we get shareholders in. They get in. They become partners. They own 29% of the company. They're getting 25% profit share, not revenue share. So revenue share is the losses and the profit.
Right.
We're offering something that most places never even offer. First of all, 25% profit share almost unheard of. That along with 29% ownership, that is definitely unheard of.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So we're willing to give up a lot to bring those people in to help us get to where we need to be. Okay. But anyway, look, I think our time.
I'm watching. I'm like, I went over a half hour. way over.
I don't mind going over when I'm like, look. I love having people like you on the platform. I love having people like you on the live. I love having
you have a platform to be on.
You bring something so much to the table, and you understand the power of flip. You understand the benefit of flip, right? I mean, you understand the value. Because like I said, you've been part of other platforms. Like I said, I paid $14,000 to learn this stuff.
Yeah. So I
didn't pay that much, but
$11,000 for a 2-hour mentorship session. And there are people and there are platforms out there that are charging. Oh my God! And they don't offer near what we are offering.
I paid $3,000 for one, and all I did was watch some old YouTube videos that he put up. I'm like, I thought I was gonna talk to you and talk to me one-on-one. No, I don't talk. You have to send me an email. I'm like, what? That was $3,000 I kept in my pocket and just watch YouTube and don't be bothered with you. It was
a lot of people don't want to talk to you.
I tell you,
a lot of people don't want to talk to you in person. There, people really learn
what they really about.
What they really about, and they learn how much they don't know.
No, exactly.
I don't mind talking to people.
And if I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know, but I'll try to find out.
But to be honest with you, that's not much about this industry I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, just to put together this platform and especially at the next level that we're going to, you know how much research I had to do.
I do.
I mean, not just about real estate, but I had to learn SEC filings, rulings, all that. I had to learn all that. I had to learn all that. I had to join the platform and invest in their stuff so I can learn it from the inside out.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
I get
I didn't just join a REI. I joined a REI and I put
so
them
you
all
so
there.
you
can
can
go
go
in there and
learn
learn
bits
I
and
pulled up all the
pieces.
legal
Of course.
disclosures.
Yep.
I've read everything that you should read about and explore and know everything that's know about a REI.
Yeah.
So I can be able to go through. So this is what
build something
right?
similar.
And
Yeah.
here's what they're doing right. Not saying what they're doing is wrong, but here's how they're
Different. This is a different way to do it. That's all to it. Yeah.
Basically, I look at okay, they're doing this and great, but they are undervaluing their investor network. Severe.
Yeah.
Okay. They're putting them in a bad, in a not the greatest position. How can I flip that around? Use all the other stuff, but then make their investor network have more benefits, be more beneficial to their group of people who are funding these things.
Yeah.
That's what the second phase of Flipstream does. So in order for us to get there,
we ain't even crossed the first phase. I'm ready.
You gotta have capital to get to that second phase.
Yeah.
All right. Look. It was great. It was great talking with you.
Yes, you too. Because I have two people I was supposed to talk to about this. I told them, about 10:30, and that didn't happen. It's almost 12 o'clock now.
Well, once they see this video, they'll understand why.
Wait, they gonna see this video.
All of our sessions are recorded. Okay?
Get out.
All of our sessions are recorded, and we do put them on our YouTube channel because, like I said, I'm transparent.
Well, at the beginning, I mentioned a couple names of companies you might want to kind of edit it.
Okay. We'll see.
I don't want to put no companies on blast.
I'll go through it.
Go edit because I said a couple names.
Edit out, because we're a very transparent company, and we want people to see what we do and how we do it, and that means. I've had a couple. You got no filter when it comes to business, and I don't. I'm not one of those people that will get a whole bunch of information. And say, well, I don't want to share this with nobody. That's not me. That is just
out there for everyone. I don't do all of it.
I don't mind sharing because, frankly, 99% of the people out there not putting the time something like this together.
Yeah.
So what's the harm in sharing? What's the harm in showing people how you arrive at what you arrived at? Because that shows transparency. That shows you are not trying to hide one iota of anything. Okay. When you get into the practice of saying, well, I'm gonna try to get people to come and join my platform, pay money to my platform. Don't tell them everything. Well, that's not my policy. My policy is if I'm trying to get you to become a part of what I'm doing, I want you to know as much about what I'm doing as I know about what I'm doing.
Right.
That's just my policy. Some people say, I disagree with it. That's fine. We're in America. You have the right to disagree with it. But this is a platform that I created. So this is how I run this platform. This is how I'm going to run my business. My business is transparent. My platform is transparent. I don't want people joining something and they don't understand. Always for people to completely understand something, they know how it works.
Yeah. True.
All right. Look. It was great having you.
Yes, Calvin. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a little clarity on what I'm doing.
I look forward to seeing you in class on Wednesday night.
Wednesday, I will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
You too, Carolyn. Thanks so much.
All right. Bye.